the Rams, hey, congratulations, Tyler Shuck. You get to start an NFL game, and, it's against the Rams. Rams coming out of their bye week. They weren't flat, unlike Matthew Stafford's former team was. Matthew Stafford inching toward the MVP conversation. Now, Josh Allen's going to be up there.
Yeah.
And there will be others who are crowding that territory. But Stafford's never really been an MVP guy. Because think about it, the bulk of his career was Manning, Brady, Rodgers. Like they say, Russell Wilson never got an MVP vote. Well, most of his career was played where each voter got one vote. Now you get five.
Right.
And I think Stafford,
he's got a chance.
And think about what we were talking about, Chris, in late July. The back. He had the issue between the offseason program and the start of training camp, and they held him out for weeks. And is the back going to respond? And they have a plan. And it just all felt like a wing and a prayer. But, man, he's incredible. He's got that arm that's going to be there until he's in his 50s.
Right, he's one of them.
He's got receivers who are fearless in Puka Nacua.
Right.
Puka Nacua's got the chest injury, didn't return. Sean McVay said he could have come back if needed. He's fine. And, he just it's
got an offense that delivers plays for him, and he makes advantage. Made a no-look throw last night. This is the inventor of the no-look throw. For whatever reason, Matthew Stafford doesn't get credit for anything, and it really is incredible. And I do think there's a little bit out there in L.A. of
so much of what he's done is he's not a creature of prime time.
Right.
He played for a bad team for a long time.
That's right.
And he's not a guy that's out there trying to get a spotlight on himself.
No, you're right. Exactly right. He's a little bit that way. He's old school. I think there's a little bit of a they're not going to go out of their way, but I think the Rams know hey, this guy he's awesome. He has never got the credit he deserves. He's an MVP player, right? I would think they actually, hey, we could run the ball on 1st and goal from the 2. Let's throw and give our guy the touchdown pass, right? I think that's going to happen throughout the year. Leading the NFL in touchdown passes, top 5 in yards. He's the ultimate gunslinger, and he's thrown 2 freaking interceptions the whole year, right? So, yeah, he deserves to be more up in this conversation than I think we're giving him credit for. We keep Josh Allen, Mahomes, Baker Mayfield, right? We've heard that. Drake May, of course. All of them getting more credit than Matthew Stafford, where you could be sitting here going, man, Matthew Stafford, I mean, if the Cardi can kick the ball 4 feet off the ground and Kyron Williams doesn't fumble on the 1-inch line going in, the Los Angeles Rams are undefeated. I mean, he's playing phenomenal football. It's good to see it. That was a butt whooping yesterday.
I'm trying to find the odds for MVP. Hang on. I found it. MVP right now, the favorite is Josh Allen at plus 180. Mahomes plus 325. Drake May. Matthew Stafford is 4th at plus 550. So he's moving up there. He's ahead of Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield's down to 16-1. Stafford.
Why is that Stafford should be above the other two guys? Josh Allen's amazing. You know that. I think Josh Allen's the greatest ever. He's not played as well as Matthew Stafford this year. And certainly Patrick Mahomes is not either. It's been really good.
May's in there, too, at plus 425.
Right. See, so that's shocking to me right now. And the public needs to open their eyes to Matthew Stafford a little bit and how great he is.
Well, I think people will, and I think we'll probably, if we're not, there's going to be some games that get flexed, including a Sunday night game coming up between the Commanders and the Broncos now that Jaden Daniels is likely out for the year. Maybe we'll see some more Rams games in prime time, and we can appreciate the greatness of Matthew Stafford. The San Francisco 49ers spoiled Phil Simms' bobblehead day.
How dare they?
I don't know if we saw a picture of I got a picture of the bobblehead.
It's in the box. I've seen that. Right.
The hair is too flowy. It needs to be the Dutch boy cut. If they're going to do the bangs on Phil, it's got to be the old Moorhead State Dutch boy.
That's what he had early on in his NFL career. He had a mop on his head. And it was like they put the bowl and Dumb and Dumber around his head. And they were like, let's just cut it in a straight line.
There it is. Look, that hair is not – that looks more like Jackson Dart than Phil Simms.
I hear you. I don't disagree. But either way, Phil Simms bobblehead day. And on top of that, happy birthday to my dad today. 70 years old today,
Phil.
November 3rd. Yep, the big effer, right? 70 years old. I can't believe it. It is shocking
You
to
should
me.
get him a big F cake. I've
Yeah.
been giving him ideas for cakes. A big squirrel cake, a big F
Right,
cake.
Right, something like that. Or get one of his foxes a cake so he can feed his fox or whatever else.
A
But
meat cake for
we're
the
go-
fox.
Yeah, right. We're going to celebrate this week a little bit. But, yeah, he was there for bobblehead yesterday. And unfortunately, yeah, that was a loss. It was a loss. Giants wearing their old 80s uniforms. They look great in that. But the 49ers, their offense was the story of the day, right? I mean, Mac Jones didn't throw an incompletion in the third quarter. Christian McCaffrey was making plays. They got the run game going. You just never really felt like the Giants had any control of this football game. The 49ers kind of had their way throughout.
One touchdown runner more and one touchdown catcher more in 16 regular season games, the most games by a player in NFL history. He had 173 yards from scrimmage yesterday as well. So the 49ers, they're kind of up and down and all over the place. They did not look good against the Texans. It's a Texans defense.
Yeah, the Texans defense.
You look at what that 49ers offense did yesterday and look at what he didn't do a week earlier. The Texans defense
It's
is
as good as we've seen.
for real.
Yeah.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.